So Tesla finally took the wraps off the Model 3. The car has been rumored and tweaked and was the third phase of Tesla's secret plan that Elon Musk made not so secret a few years ago. But now we've seen the Model 3 and it looks different than I think a lot of people expected. Before I get into the looks, what about the car? And is it a car people are going to want to drive? Well, judging by the pre-orders, if you believe the numbers that are coming out, 180,000 pre-orders have been placed, which is an insane number of pre-orders. And you factor that an average cost of about $42,000 for the car, despite its $35,000 starting price. You figure people add an option or two. I think that's about $7.5 billion if everybody put down a $1,000 refundable deposit actually buys the car. So a lot of money people are potentially going to hand over to Tesla. So the car, according to Elon Musk, will have at least a 215-mile EPA range, although there'll be higher capacity battery packs that will go farther. 0 to 60 time in the slowest base model, they said of about 6-ish seconds, so not going to be a slow car at all. It's going to have a front trunk and a rear trunk, but the front trunk's going to be much smaller than the Model S. Since it's a smaller size sedan, they wanted to be able to seat 5 adults comfortably. So what they did was they pushed the front seats forward, usually where like an engine would be, but since there's an engine there, it didn't really matter. So it's got a really sort of small front end, which gives the car kind of a odd looking proportions, but supposedly plenty of room for 5 adults. They can be able to fit a 7-foot surfboard in the car. It's a hatchback, so it seats down and kind of going all the way through. So the Model X looks a little minivan-y, but the coolest feature obviously are those falcon wing doors. But the feature that doesn't get talked about too much, I think is kind of equally cool, is the back. It's a single sheet of glass. It goes all the way back, creating like a really airy experience in the car. They're taking that feature and putting it on the Model 3, so it'll feel really airy in the back. So it's almost like a continuous sunroof. It sounds like Tesla wants to cram just a ton of stuff in a $35,000 car, so I would imagine that a lot of the stuff that got shown in the design might not be what actually ships with the car. There were a lot of surprises with the Model 3, but the one that I wasn't really expecting was to be able to use Tesla's existing supercharger network. I figured that many cars on the road, there'd be no way to have it be enabled. Essentially free charging for your car that can get your car up to 80% in like 20 minutes, and that's on a big pack like the Model S. So who knows what's going to be on the Model 3. But the coolest thing for me was at $35,000, you're going to get Tesla's autopilot, which is the closest thing you can get right now to autonomous drive, and a car of that price is absolutely incredible. What do you guys think? Are you putting down a deposit for a Model 3? 180,000 or so have already been put down, but I figured I kind of wanted to be 180,001. I love what the company's doing, and I believe in the future of electric cars, and I think the future of Tesla as well.